What's up guys, XM360 here, and in today's video I have another laser pointer review for you guys. This one is going to be a laser pointer that was recommended by a subscriber. It's a 635 to 638 nanometer 5 milliwatt laser pointer. So I'm excited about this one because I'm always looking to build up my collection of laser pointers in different colors and wavelengths, and I currently don't have any 635 to 638s. The only reds I have are the normal 650 nanometer red ones, so this should be a cool one, and what's really awesome about this one is the price. This will only cost you $6 to $7. It's sold by the seller Laserlands on eBay, and it does come from China, so you do have to wait a bit longer for the shipping, but I was just really excited when I saw that price. It's so low for a laser that a lot of people don't have, a 635 to 638, and they write in the title 635, 638, but then in the description they write that the wavelength is 638, so for the rest of the video I'm probably just going to refer to this as a 638 nanometer laser. So that piece of paper was just the instructions, and it basically just tells you how to put the batteries in. This takes two AAA batteries, and it's the standard pen style that you see with a lot of these cheap laser pointers. So they basically just use the same host and throw a different diode in it, and then you have a little piece of paper that's basically just from the eBay seller saying buy from us again, thank you for your purchase, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to take the laser pointer out of the bag now, and it comes in two separate pieces that you screw together, and I've had these lasers before, this same laser in different colors, so I know it is metal. It's probably some type of cheap aluminum. It's not the heaviest laser, but once you have the batteries in it, it is a bit heavier. And because this was so cheap, only $6 to $7, it doesn't come with anything else. It doesn't come with batteries. It doesn't come with any box at all. And I'm going to take it into better lighting to show you guys a little bit better. It has that silver button on the side. That's the one button to turn it on and off, and you do have to hold down that button, which is something I don't really like about lasers when they have a button that you have to hold down in order to use it. I like the ones where you can just push it once on, once off. But being this a very cheap laser, I don't really have an issue with that. And it also has a little clip. I guess you could kind of clip it onto your pants or a pocket. And like I said, it does run on two AAA batteries. You just unscrew it in the middle like it was unscrewed in the beginning when you got it, and you put the two batteries in with the positive side down so that the negative side is facing up towards you. Then you just screw it back together and your laser should work fine. And what you saw me doing right there was just kind of pushing that spring so that it was standing up straight. Sometimes it's kind of off to the side, and when you screw everything back together, it doesn't make good contact with the batteries. So as you guys can see, my laser works completely, and you can see that little red dot. Now this is a 5 milliwatt laser, so the beam isn't really going to be visible to the human eye on this one. You are really only going to be able to see that dot in most situations. I am going to show you guys what this laser can do in different lighting levels, and I'm going to start with a normal lit indoor room, maybe a little bit on the dimmer side. So turning the laser on, I can only really see the dot. I can't see the beam at all, even when I'm looking right down the line of the laser. And I did expect this, it being a 5 milliwatt laser, and the red lasers in general are a lot less visible than the blue and green ones. And moving to an outdoor daytime setting, I can see it a lot less. I can just barely see that dot, and you can probably even see it better on camera because it's tough to follow with the eye, but with the camera I can follow it a lot easier. The maximum range of visibility with this one I would say is maybe like 50 feet. Anything past that and you just really can't find that dot. However, when you get to a dark setting like this one, this is going to be the best result, and as you guys can see, if I look down the line of the laser at a dark setting, I can just barely see that beam. I don't know how well the camera picks it up, but I can just barely see it. That dot is very bright, very visible, and even the beam is a little bit visible, and it's catching some of the dust particles too. And those visibility issues, not being able to see the beam in most settings, isn't really an issue for me. I bought this laser because I wanted a 638 or a 635 in my collection. So what I'm showing you right here is the comparison of 638 to a 650. And this is in a foggy room. You're not going to get these results unless you use a fog machine. So the laser on the left is the 638 nanometer 5 milliwatt laser that we've been reviewing, and the laser on the right is a 650 nanometer 90 milliwatt laser that I did in a previous video. So as you can see in the comparison, the 638 is much more of a rich red color, whereas the 650 is almost kind of pinkish and it's very bright. The 638 is kind of like a deep red, closer to the orange color, but it's not really orange. You can also tell that the 638 nanometer has a much thinner beam than the 650 nanometer, and I really wish I had a higher powered 638 nanometer laser to really show this well, but I really do like the color of it a lot better than the 650. It's more of a rich red color, and it does look the tiniest bit more orange than the 650. It's really hard to tell, but when you're using a fog machine, it is a lot easier to see. So I have my Lazerbee ALPM all set up, and I'm testing out the laser right now, and it's looking like it's going to sit at around 5 to 4 milliwatts, which is what it was rated at on the eBay listing. However, those ratings can often be inaccurate, and they'll sell a lot of green lasers at 5 milliwatts, which are really like close to 100, so you never really know without testing it. But it does look like this one has an average of about 4 milliwatts, so I am going to call this one a true 5 milliwatt laser. It was within 1 milliwatt of what they listed it as. And I'm going to quickly move on to the reviewing aspect of this, and some negatives I have to say about it is that if you're looking for a burning laser or a laser with a visible beam, this is not the laser for you. This one's more for laser collectors who are looking to get a 638 nanometer in their collection. If that's you, then this is the laser for you, because this one is dirt cheap. At $6 to $7, you really can't beat that price. I did notice that the beam was a little bit misaligned, but I could only really see that when I was using the fog machine. I thought the color was very interesting compared to my 650 nanometer laser, and it's a great piece for my collection for an affordable price, so I do recommend this laser if you are trying to build up a collection of different colors. And if you have a chance, I would really suggest hooking up a fog machine and comparing it to a 650. It's a really cool comparison, and you can definitely tell the difference. Now, I stupidly forgot to mention, make sure you wear some laser safety glasses when you do any work with lasers. Down below, I'll put the link on where you guys can buy this laser pointer for yourself. If you guys found this video helpful in any way at all, hit that like button down below, and if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button for a lot more great laser videos just like this. And as always guys, thank you for watching from XM360.